Welcome back. We're reviewing Absolute Catwoman issue 2. In this issue, Selina sets a $100 million dark web trap to find her missing friend. But instead of answers, she accidentally reunites with her old crew just in time to face the living shadows. A mountain collapses and an appearance of the deadliest assassin in the DC universe, Cassandra Cain. Trust me, you don't want to miss how this heist gone wrong unfolds. So let's dive right in. We kick things off in the past. A 13-year-old Selina Kyle is pacing around an old rooftop clubhouse. She's already showing her classic hyper-focused leadership traits, absolutely stressing because her crew is running behind. She yells, "They're late again? They're going to screw up the whole plan." Her closest confidant, Holly, tries to play the voice of reason and calm her down as she says, "Relax, Selina. They'll be here any second. Trust me." Selina, Trust is earned. This isn't a game, Holly. If we get caught," Holly cuts her off. "We won't. We're calicos for life, remember?" As an annoyed Selina fires back, "Whatever, I'll go it alone if I have to." Now, fast forward to the present day. Selina is sitting in a medical bay aboard the Wandering Rose, a luxurious, off-the-grid super yacht that caters to the mercenaries, data brokers, and elites who need to stay under the radar. She just survived a brutal encounter and is sporting a grade 2 concussion. As the doctor says, "You'll need to be monitored closely for the next 48 hours. Selina jokes, "That explains why I'm seeing two of you." Concussion or not, Selina doesn't rest. She has her AI assistant, Jonesy, upload all the local data from the recent incident in London where Holly went missing. She's currently examining a bizarre and traceable metal sphere she recovered from some copycat attackers and realizes she can't crack the secrets. So she decides to play a dangerous game. If she can't figure out what the sphere is, she'll figure out who wants it by using her dark web. She logs onto an invite-only auction used by the ultra-rich to buy illicit tech and black market secrets. She lists the mystery orb with an astronomical starting bid of $100 million. Selina narrates, "It's only a matter of time before the people who took Holly get snagged on the hook. And when that happens, I'll draw them out of the shadows." Cut back to Gotham, and it doesn't take long for Selina's bait to get a bite. We see a mysterious silhouetted woman watching a massive bank of monitors, spotting the listing immediately. She yells, "The sphere's been listed. Anonymous seller out of Switzerland." As the camera zooms in on the mystery orb, another voice cuts through the room. "You still up for this?" "Just like the old times," they say. We flash back to the past again, 9 years ago, to see how the Calicos actually operated. Selina explains before Holly brought in 2 new strays, it was just the 2 of them hitting empty high-rise buildings. But to pull a massive heist at the first bank of Gotham, targeting the corrupt chairman, they needed a full crew. As Selina narrates, the first stray, a wealthy rebel from the east side who hated the upper class. She had the ultimate inside intel on Gotham's elite. While the rich girl provided the schedule of the bank's cleaning staff, young Selina uses her street-smart pickpocketing skills to lift the cleaning lady's ID badge right off her belt. The second stray, a redhead tech prodigy, Selina notes, "Street smarts only go so far in a high-tech world. It pays to have a nerd on your side." Them suited up, in matching cat burglar's gear, the 4 girls slip into the bank. Selina reflects on how quickly they fell into their designated roles. The tough one, the smart one, the sly one, and Holly, the glue holding them all together. When a security guard shines a flashlight on them, Selina drops him with a clean strike as she says, "Sleep tight." Girls make it to the server room, and the tech genius successfully hacks into the accounts of Gotham's most notorious crime families. The Falcones, the Thorns, the Elites, and the Bertinellis. We are talking hundreds of millions of dollars. As the gravity of the situation starts to set in, the tech girl starts to have second thoughts. Selina chimes in, "Oh, I'm really damn certain. Drain them dry." But Holly has a different plan. Instead of stealing the money for themselves, Holly redirects the massive fortunes, transferring them as anonymous, generous donations to Gotham's poorest charities. Then they hear someone approaching as they climb up and hide in the ceiling as the guards walks in and yells, "Who's there?" Back to the present day. The hunt moves to the snowy, frozen mountains of Switzerland. Selina, now wearing an insulated tactical gear, tasks her AI with scanning the environment as she says, "Jonesy, full spectrum analysis of the cave ice. I want ice depth, chemical composition, the works. She then sets up a calcium chloride solution drip designed to rapidly melt the ice, setting a digital timer on her wrist for exactly 1 hour. As she walks out of the cavern to look over the vast snowy peaks, she reflects on the irony of what is frozen out here. There is something massive, hidden deep beneath the Swiss mountain, something worth killing for. Realizing she's about to crash an incredible exclusive party, she prepares to trade the tactical winter gear for something a bit more classic as she says, "Jonesy, I'm going to need a nicer outfit." We open on a massive, ultra-modern facility that's carved into the Swiss mountain. This is where the absolute richest portion of the 1% come to buy things that are too illegal or too volatile for the public sector. Selina, posing as Miss Payne, strolls in as we hear a staff member say, "Welcome back, Miss Payne. May I take your item?" Selina, "I'll hang on to it, thanks." She asks Jonesy if there's any bites on the auction. Jonesy pulls up potential but terrifying wealthy buyers, including Metropolis tech brat, a Hong Kong gangster, and a literal princess. But before the public bidding even really gets underway, the auction host approaches Selina with some stunning news as they say, "Miss Payne, I'm pleased to inform you someone has met your asking price." Selina, confused, says, "In full?" The buyer wants to do an exchange immediately in a private room. Selina walks in expecting to see a corporate mogul or a shady warlord. Instead, a voice from the corner greets her. "Hey, stranger." Selina, "You?" It turns out the buyer is none other than Victoria Sage, the tech genius from Selina's Calico crew. She hasn't seen her since they split up years ago, but Vic isn't here to catch up. She's furious as she starts yelling, "So Holly trusts you with something this important and you just turn around and auction it to the highest bidder? You haven't changed the bid, have you?" Vic reveals that the frantic Holly actually came to her first last week, rambling about a massive conspiracy to steal this mysterious orb. Vic didn't believe her and turned her away, a decision she clearly regrets and now realizes the threat is real. As Vic explains Holly's disappearance, Selina looks down at her watch. The chemical solution she set up earlier is rapidly melting the ice outside. Her countdown is at 4 minutes and 16 seconds, but before they can make a move, someone crashes through the glass wall. It's Helena Bertinelli, the wealthy, rebellious first stray of the Calico crew. She's kicking the crap of the auction house guard, and just like that, the original trio is reunited. They recognize each other and all start running as Selina narrates, "I hate how easily we slip back into this formation. The years apart just melt away." Helena explains she was keeping watch in the hallway when she heard gunfire, but as they look around the room, they realize the security guards have been brutally slaughtered by something else entirely. Selina's eyes dart to the walls and she notices something unnatural. She says, those shadows shouldn't exist." The silhouettes on the wall start detaching themselves, morphing into physical three-dimensional entities. These shadows launch a sudden, coordinated assault. Vic, Helena, and Selina fight back with everything they have, but these shadows are incredibly fast and hard to track. During the chaos, one of the cloaked figures lunges past Selina, snatches the container holding the orb as she screams, "No!" and delivers a brutal kick, knocking the shadow back and sending the orb container clattering across the floor. Cassandra Cain steps out of the shadow, standing over the fallen orb. Selina instantly recognizes her. Realizing she can't fight a high-level assassin in formal evening gown, Selina calls Jonesy, "Deactivate camo mode." In a flash of light, her white dress dissolves, revealing her sleek, armored tactical suit underneath. As she says, "Thought the dress would hold me back, huh? You're not that lucky," as Selina unleashes her whip while Cassandra pulls out a collapsible staff and the two engage in a high-speed duel. As they trade blows, Selina is hit with a bizarre sense of deja vu as she narrates, "There's something familiar about her, but I can't place it, and I hardly have the time to think about it. It's like she can read my body." Selina starts to yell, "Where is Holly? What do you want with her?" The assassin doesn't speak. Instead, she deflects Selina's whip, delivers a devastating strike to her midsection, sending her crashing to the floor. As Selina hits the ground, she looks down at her wrist. The timer hits 0. The calcium chloride has fully done its job and the entire facility begins to rupture as the catastrophic explosions of fire and ice tear through the floor. The auction house is completely tearing itself apart. As the floor shatters into a giant abyss, the shadow assassins make a break for it, clutching the stolen orb. Selina narrating, "There goes my getaway plan." As she's sliding down the crumbling debris, Selina is forced to confront her own survival first. As she narrates, "I had a stipulation about working as a crew. If anyone gets caught, they get left behind. The one takes the fall for the other 3. No looking back." But looking back at Helena and Vic, who are about to plunge to their deaths, Selina has a massive change of heart. To understand why Selina is hesitating, we flash back again to their teenage heist. The girls are scrambling to escape out of a high-rise window when a security guard snatches young Selina. The guard, "And where do you think you're going, young lady?" As Selina yells, "Go! Get out before more guards show up!" But instead of saving herself, Holly drops right back into danger and boots the guard in the face. Holly says, "Yeah, screw that. I keep telling you to look out for yourself. Why won't you listen?" Holly, "Because we're friends, and friends stick together." We cut back to the present, Holly's words still echoing in Selina's mind. Breaking her own rule, Selina fires her whip, wraps it around Vic and Helena just as they slip into the deep, dark trench. Helena looks at her and says, "No freaking way. Thought you'd be long gone, Kyle." Vic, "What are you doing?" Selina responds, "Saving your ass." Even now, Selina tries to play it cool, acting like it's purely a tactical decision as she narrates, "I'm not doing this because they were my friends once, or something like friends anyway. I'm doing it because I'm going to need backup." The trio plummets together, crashing hard into the icy cavern below. Battered and bruised, the girls try to catch their breath inside the glacier. Helena, completely disoriented, yells, "What the hell happened back there? Some kind of earthquake?" Selina, "Not exactly. I rigged a calcium chloride drip beneath the glacier to melt the ice and destabilize the foundation of the auction house. But I plan to be out of there before that." Before she can finish the sentence, a monstrous wall of glacier water comes roaring through the cavern. The freezing deluge sweeps them completely out of the mountain, depositing them shivering and half drowned on the snowy slopes. Huddled around a makeshift campfire inside the ice cave, the 3 surviving calicos try to piece together exactly what they're dealing with. As Selina asks, "So this yarn, what was Holly after exactly?" Vic, "A very big threat." Helena, "And those shadows, what the hell was that about?" Vic reveals the terrifying truth behind the mysterious metal sphere. "It isn't just a piece of metal," she says. "It is the key to a legendary god-tier technology. I've never seen technology like this before," she says. "But the sphere they stole, it's the key to unlock the map to find the yarn. A synthetic intelligence so powerful it can create an unimpeachable reality." And this ends this chapter. A synthetic intelligence capable of rewriting reality itself? The stakes just skyrocketed for Selina, Vic, and Helena. It looks like the Calicos are back together, whether they like it or not. If you enjoyed this recap, smash the like button, hit subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Until next time,